Hey, welcome back to Germany, the place where we talk about the funny, weird, and sometimes confusing stories of living in Germany. I'm your host, Mingxuan. In this episode, I'm going to share some experience about living in flats in Germany, from student dorms to share flat, and of course, some funny story with neighbors and flatmates. After moving to Germany, we face the culture shock first and often on leaving. First, the student dorms here are very different from the ones back in Taiwan. In Taiwan, we have to share one room with the other 3 people. Everyone has their own corner with a bunk bed, desk, and closet. The one I live in had our own bathroom, but we don't have our own kitchen, only the shared one. But other dorms only have the shared bathroom and also shared kitchen. And students have to take turns to clean the public place. There is a special thing for the student dorm. Is that the student dorms are separated by gender in Taiwan. And there is actually an administrator sitting right at the entrance of the girls' dorm. Boys are not allowed to enter, not even visit. I remember a friend of mine told me a story about this. One day, a friend of mine went to visit someone in another girl's dorm. She's a girl, but looks like a boy. When she walked past the gate, the dorm administrator looked at her and not so sure if she was a girl or a boy. But she didn't say anything, and after a while, there was an announcement on the loudspeaker. The administrator was super angry and shouted, "I know, there's a boy inside the dorm. If you hear this announcement, leave immediately." Yeah, that's how strict it is. So when we moved here to Germany, one of the first things that surprised us was the dorms are mixed gender. Boys and girls living on the same floor, sharing kitchens, sometimes even bathrooms, totally normal. Now, looking back, I actually think it's a healthier setup. It helps students learn how to interact with different genders naturally, just like in real life. This was one of the first big cultural shocks for us as Taiwanese. Or maybe I can say for Asian in general. So after living in student dorm for a while, the next step for most students in Germany is moving into a shared flat, a WG, short for Wohngemeinschaft. I hope I pronounce it correctly. Basically, you rent one room in an apartment and share the kitchen, bathroom, and sometimes the living room with your flatmate. Now, finding a WG is super stressful. It's like job hunting. You don't just send an application and wait. You usually have to go for an interview and compete with 10 or 20 or more people for that one tiny room. Once you move in, the real cultural exchange begins. Living together means discovering those tiny everyday habits that you thought were normal until you realize, oh, not everyone does it this way. One thing I noticed, and I also talked to my Taiwanese friends about this, is the shower routine. Many of our German or international friends prefer to shower in the morning. For them, it's like part of waking up. You shower and then you feel fresh, clean, and ready for the day. But for us, Taiwanese, or honestly a lot of people from tropical countries, it's the complete opposite. We always shower in the evening before going to bed. Why? Because how can you sleep in your bed if you are not clean? You wash off all the sweat, dirt, dust, and then you go to bed feeling fresh and comfy. But, well, everyone are adults. You do you. Morning shower people, evening shower people, we can coexist. But there's one habit we just cannot accept. That is wearing outdoor shoes inside the house. No, just no. In Taiwan, shoes stay outside the door or right at the entrance. You don't bring street dirt into your home. That's like the number one rule. Here in Germany, some people are also strict about taking off shoes, but others, nope. They walk straight in, shoes on, from the street into the living room, even into their bedroom. And every time I saw it, my brain just screams, the floor is dirty, the bed is dirty, everything is dirty. Of course, when you live in a vege, it depends. Some flats agree, no shoes inside. Others are more relaxed. But for me, my rule is clear. Shoes off at the door. Speaking of weird surprise. Oh yes, I do have some stories. In one of my previous share flats, there was this flatmate who was, let's say, very much being himself. No filter, no shame, just living his best life. I remember one evening, right after dinner, he suddenly made an announcement to all of us in the kitchen. He said, "Hey guys, just to let you know, my girlfriend and I are going to take a bath. We will be using the bathroom for about an hour. So, if anyone needs the bathroom, now it's the time." Okay. And yeah, the bathroom was occupied for a solid hour. After they were done, one of us went in and, oh my god, there were candles by the bathtub. Super romantic vibes. They clearly had a very nice time together. And I just thinking, wait, is this normal? Is this like German culture? People just announcing their best time with their partner to the whole flat? I was so shocked and confused. But after talking to other friends, I quickly learned, nope, not a cultural thing. Definitely not a normal thing. That was just him, a special case. Veggie life, guys. You never know what you are gonna get. So yeah, living in Germany is definitely an adventure. There are cultural shocks, weird surprise, and lots of moments make you laugh or cry. But honestly, I think that's also the beauty of it. You learn not just about other cultures, but also about yourself, how flexible you are, what habits you can adapt to, and what things you just cannot compensate on, like outdoor shoes inside the house. Nope, never. At the end of the day, sharing a flat with people from different backgrounds teaches you a lot about respect, about communication, and about how important it is to set clear bathroom rules. Alright, that is for today. Thanks for hanging out with me. If you enjoy this episode, don't forget to follow the podcast, share it with your friends, and leave a rating or a comment. You can also send me your own funny or crazy flatmate stories. I'd love to hear them. Or just let me know if you want to be the next guest in our show. See you in the next episode. Cheers!